Bellicose and we did the New Bro Fleets together. We spent a lot of time together. I will miss him terribly. He was a good guy, a good friend, and yeah, he's definitely a loss that I'm feeling. So if anybody has anything to say, go ahead and say it now, and let's just keep comms clear one by one. To his parents, I want you guys to know that he will be missed by every member in Brave. He was one of the people who would take out people who were about to quit the game because they couldn't get it, and he would teach them how to survive and make sure that they didn't quit.
Bellicose and Blood Rider were the first two FCs that I flew under when I joined Brave about 6 months ago now. They taught me everything up in Bossberger, and we flew around here multiple times. A lot of these systems bring back good memories of hilarious fights and some great times. Without him, Eva's definitely a worse place. Well, Eva's a terrible place anyway, but it's definitely a light has gone from Eve, so I'm very sorry to hear that he died.
Yeah, on behalf of Dojo staff, let me echo exactly what you said. That corp mail that I sent out the other day, without asking permission, I had to do that. Ever since Barligat Sendaya, John Bellicose was, a shining light in Dojo. He selflessly took out training fleets, gave away a lot of ships, was just ridiculously friendly, awesome and kind to everybody. I mean, we have some fantastic people in BNI, but honestly, John Bellicose went far beyond what most other people did. He was just utterly fantastic, and I have to say he was a good friend, and I really do miss him. Sorry.
That's fun, man.
We all miss him, Peg, and I'm getting teary right now.
I'd like to pretty much follow up on what these guys are saying. I mean, I first came in BNI. It was my first day of going out on fleets. I spent my first few weeks just flying around pretty much exclusively with him. Anybody know him, you know that he was hilarious, very witty. He loved to comment on his own good looks, and just just a great guy to hang out with, and like a friend in the game, where you really don't get to meet a whole lot of people or get to know a whole lot of people. And he would just spend that extra time with individuals and chat with them just on a personal basis, and just be a great guy, sit with you and drink all night. We went on several fleets out just doing nothing. We did what the exploration fleet was, that John? Were you part of that?
Yeah.
We went out to BTAC-R and the Eve Gate and all these stuff, just stuff that's not even, involved with tactical type things, but, just going out and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know John very well. It wasn't until John mentioned, John Bloodrider, the FC, mentioned the Titanomachy Rome that ended up in Jeddah, that I remembered exactly who he was. And I was there on that Rome, and it was just, it really felt good to finally remember who John Bellicose was, because I saw all this wonderful stuff said on Reddit and all the wonderful things about him. He sounded exactly like the kind of guy I would really like to know, and I just couldn't remember who he was, even though I remembered hearing the name. And John, you'll be missed. I didn't know you in real life, but as far as what everyone said in game, you were the most amazing bro, and the pretty much the standard of what Brave tries to go for. And rest in peace, bro. You'll be missed, 7.
To keep things short and sweet, when I first came to Brave, John was one of the guys who, showed me what to do and showed me how to go. Before that, I'd just been screwing around in high state. He's one that kind of showed me the ropes and really how to survive down here. When I did come here, I wasn't in the best state, mentally or all that kind of stuff, and I think Brave kind of helped with that. And I'd like to think that part of that was down to, John taking the time to, talk to people he didn't really know, and, generally making the game a better place. So I'd just like to say to his family, I'm sorry for your loss, and I think it's clear that we will all miss him terribly.
Mm-hmm. Unlike a lot of people here, I didn't really ever really meet or speak to him. I only found out about the fleet a couple of days ago, and I knew I had to be part of it, because Eve is a game famous amongst the people who don't play it for being a very hard-nosed and cruel game, and it's things like this that people should be hearing about, that there are people in the game who were so loved by the people that played with them that they're willing to traipse halfway across the in-game galaxy to light fireworks, and I feel privileged to be part of a group that follows that kind of ethos, and I wish I could have known him myself.
I'm just going to say a prayer for him. I never had met John, but I just want to say a prayer real quick.
That's fine, man.
O God, O thou forgiver of sins, bestower of gifts, dispeller of afflictions, verily I beseech thee to forgive the sins of such as have abandoned the physical garment, and have ascended to the spiritual world. O my Lord, purify them from trespasses, dispel their sorrows, and change their darkness into light. Cause them to enter the garden of happiness. Cleanse them with the most pure water, and grant them to behold thy splendors on the loftiest mount.
7-0, bud.
John Bellicose, the epitome of what it meant to be brave.
Oh, yeah.
If you got a drink, hold it up now.
Amen.
7-0s in Fleet, 7-0s in local. You know what to do, chaps.